Hello, everyone. So today we are going to work on writing a procedure for our science fair experiment. At this point, you've already compiled a list of all of the materials that you need, and now you are ready to write a procedure. As a reminder, the procedure is a list of steps performed throughout the experiment. They should be very detailed and specific so that someone else could read them and redo your experiment exactly as it was originally done by you. So let's get started. Our objectives for today. You are going to practice writing a procedure. You are going to evaluate a procedure to determine if it is explicit enough for a science experiment. And you are going to use a little handy dandy checklist I created for good procedure writing. Now, as we get started, I would just like to remind you that you can pause this video at any point if you need a little bit more wait time to think about your ideas before you express them. So, I would like for you to take a look at the cartoon in front of you. This is a cartoon about how to make a peanut butter sandwich. It says step 1, get some bread. Step 2, get some peanut butter. And step 3, put the peanut butter on the bread. Analyze this cartoon for a minute and answer the question, what went wrong? Now that you've thought about what went wrong in this cartoon, we're just going to briefly discuss. This cartoon really demonstrates what can go wrong when a procedure is imprecise. The person followed the procedure, however, they were not able to actually make a peanut butter sandwich because the directions were not detailed enough. So now that you've looked at that cartoon, on a scrap piece of paper, you're going to write a more explicit procedure about how to make a peanut butter sandwich. You can add more steps or you can add more details within each step, or both. I have listed 8 steps on the screen. However, you're more than welcome to do more than that. Again, you are going to grab a scrap piece of paper to write a more explicit procedure about how to make a peanut butter sandwich. Pause this video while you work. In the peanut butter sandwich activity, you practice thinking about all the steps necessary to successfully complete a task. However, precision is not completely necessary when making a peanut butter sandwich. So we are going to move forward a little bit and we are going to look at an example procedure. When we design a procedure for science, we need to include detailed directions for each step, the number of times the procedure needs to be repeated, how to record the data, and units of measurement that are explicit. You are going to evaluate Maria's procedure for those 4 criteria. I would like for you to pause the video while you take a look at the procedure. Now, on your scrap piece of paper that you wrote your peanut butter sandwich procedure on, you can turn it over or just find an empty space to answer the 3 discussion questions on the right-hand side. Number 1, how well did Maria do in writing her procedure? Number 2, did she include the 4 things described above? And number 3, mark up or edit Maria's procedure on your own to fix what she left out. You can add or delete information. Great job, everyone. So as we move forward, we are going to be using this checklist to write our own procedure for our science fair project. Make sure that as you're writing your procedure, you have detailed directions for each step, the number of times you are going to repeat the procedure or specific steps within the procedure, information about recording and labeling the data, and units of measurement that are easy to understand. Remember, as you write up your procedure in your science fair packet, remember to actually transfer all of that over into your PowerPoint slides as well. Also, it would be a good idea for you guys to look at models of other experiments to use almost as a guide when writing your own procedure. You guys did great. I'm excited to read your procedures, and I am going to give you guys some little congratulation confetti pieces. Awesome job, everyone.